I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed the family, and I hope they get a season two because there's some things that need to be resolved. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about House of Ninjas. It's a Netflix show, 8 episodes. They're about 50 minutes each. It is in Japanese. I watched the first half of episode one in English, and I wasn't really feeling it. So I turned it back to Japanese, and I recommend watching it in Japanese. So in this show, we follow this shinobi family. Don't call them ninjas, they're shinobis. About 6 years ago, they fought their rival, the Fuma clan, and they thought they defeated them. So they went into retirement, essentially. They want to be a normal family. Kids go to college, parents work, things like that. They're led by Sochi. He's the dad, and he's really the only one trying to be normal. He owns like this sake company that's been passed down, and it's not doing too well. So he's trying to, one, get his son to take it over and just, build on it. Yoko is the wife. She goes out and steals things from the grocery store every day because she just be bored. So she just go. It's little things. It's like condiments and stuff. And then she'll come home and just throw it in this big bucket, and it's just a whole bunch. She don't even use them. She just steals it because it's like cool. Just this, and she goes when it's crowded, so she could just use her ninja skills. Nagi is the daughter. She also steals things. She goes to museums, steals something, leaves a note like I'm gonna bring it back in 3 days, and then like cops and everything come, and she's putting her shinobi skills to the test of stealth to put it back while everybody's there. Haru is probably the one we spend the most time with. He doesn't like to kill. There are rules to being a shinobi, like you're not supposed to fall in love, you're not supposed to eat meat, and this guy is trying to do both. He eats meat all the time, and he's trying to fall in love with this girl. So something happens, and then they get a visit from the Bureau of Ninja Management. It's like this guy, I call him the handler, and he comes to Sochi first because he's the head, and he's like, yo, something came up, we need the family to come back. Sochi's like, nah, we're not doing it. We're normal, we're just normal family, we're not doing any shinobi things. And then the handler's like, all right, cool. He goes to Yoko. Yoko's like, yup, I'll do it for a certain price. Pay us what you was paying us before. He's like, cool, here's your mission. And then he gets Haru because the girl he's fallen in love with, Karen, is like this reporter. She's trying to learn things, and he gets Haru to do a mission. So those two are doing missions. Nagi is going through her own things. You also have the grandma. She's very quiet, but she is a former shinobi too, so she knows a lot of things, and you can see her putting things together. And as it turns out, the Fuma clan has returned. And I would say the first 4 episodes, each family member is doing their own thing. Sochi is really like in the dark. He thinks his wife is cheating on him. Like he calls her and texts her, and she doesn't pick up because she's doing undercover stuff. She might be in a fight, and then he hears somebody talking about cheating, and then on the TV is something about cheating, and he's just like freaking out. But by episode 5, I would say that's when everybody gets together and they start talking about what they were doing and things they did discover, and we start learning more about the Fuma clan. We start learning more about the family and what happened 6 years ago in that big fight that eventually led to their retirement. And I thought it was cool. The fighting scenes are decent. They're pretty good, especially like the one-on-one fights that they have. At times, the whole family comes in and they're fighting together, and I thought it was enjoyable. It's a lot of twists and turns that happen that I'm not going to spoil here, but it was enjoyable. Like I said in the opening, it is set up for a season 2. Things are not all resolved, and I want to see where it goes. It doesn't have to go to like 3 or 4 seasons, but they can finish this story in 2 seasons. I look forward to it. In terms of characters that I liked, I really like Yoko. She's really good. She can do the undercover things, but she can handle herself in a fight. And Haru, although he doesn't want to kill, he's really talented. Like when he gets that look in his eye, that look, the killer look that different movies do. He can go to another level and really take you out if he chose to, but he doesn't really want to kill people. And there's also the youngest brother who he discovers that his family is shinobi, and he really wants to be a shinobi. Cool kid. But House of Ninjas on Netflix, if you're looking for something to watch, Again, I recommend watching in Japanese. You don't have to, but it's a cool show. If you've seen the show, let me know what you thought about it. Thanks for watching. Thank you for listening.